too.
All right, let me bring in Steve Deace, who's clearing his throat because he can't wait to get in this one. On a large scale, you had Rand Paul's rollout there. Marco Rubio, we're going to talk about that in a moment, will have a large scale. When you contrast that to the candidates that you are likely to support, what do you make, Steve, of this softer, and I caution when people use that because I do think that that's kind of a loaded term there, but this softer, smaller rollout of Hillary Clinton's campaign this time around?
Well, to me, Tamara, it shows that she's learned the topography in Iowa, that it really does come down to making direct connections with people. And if you look at to her the last time, I mean, she got beaten from the left by someone with a much bigger personality in Barack Obama, who went to the college campuses and did that and was able to outflank her from the left with John Edwards as a legitimate candidate attempting to do the exact same thing as well. So if you put Edwards and Obama's support together, you recognize really where the base of the Democrat Party is in the Iowa caucuses. And Hillary, of course, doesn't face a legitimate challenger right now. What she's trying to do is make sure that doesn't change here in the next 5 or 6 months, that the environment doesn't produce another big persona candidate that's able to outflank her from the left with the Democrat grassroots like what happened in 2008.
Listen, we know you're a conservative and where you stand, but if you could channel a voter who might be undecided in Iowa, what do they want to hear from Hillary Clinton? If you can channel that, if you can't be honest and say that you're completely incapable of it, but I'm going to put it out there for you.
Well, listen, I was the one that told you the last cycle, remember, all campaign long, I told you Mitt Romney was not going to win.
Yes, you did.
And so I've got no problem telling you what I think, regardless of what I actually want to be true. What I think is we have going on here, Tamron, is a complete reversal of the 08 cycle. Democrats came out of 06 against an unpopular president with a huge midterm election. The base was energized. They didn't want to let the establishment pick their candidate, and they went with Obama defying the system. And now Republicans are sort of in that exact same situation after a big midterm election in 2014. They don't want to just sit there and settle for Jeb Bush. And what I see on the ground from a lot of people in Iowa, regardless of their political affiliation, they see Hillary Clinton as the Democrats' Jeb Bush, as the Democrats' Mitt Romney. It's, you know, what difference does it make? Well, I guess it's her turn. I mean, you know, I was listening in on the ear device on the show before we came on. You listen to what Iowans are saying. There's not a lot of passion there, not a lot of fire there. I've recognized that. That's what it looks like when you realize John McCain or Mitt Romney's about to be your nominee.
To that point, Robert, let me bring you in. I just want to quickly play the exchange between Bill de Blasio, the mayor,